The use of technology is increasing, and it's allowing us to work anywhere at any time. It's also allowing us to work all the time and to be accessible all the time. So that's something that we need to know how to manage. So, does technology help or hinder people find the right work-life balance? Let me ask you a deceptively simple question. What would happen if companies understood their own employees better than they understand their customers? And it's a deceptively simple question because we intuitively know both the answer and the benefit. It's actually why Amazon does such a good job of showing us what we're interested in. Why Facebook curates our newsfeed for individual relevance. And why applications like Spotify and Netflix are actually differentiated and their algorithms are learning our preferences to customize our experiences. In fact, at home, we have a choice. And so we choose to do business with companies that have really figured out how to personalize their news, shopping, entertainment, travel, and other needs. Now, when we think about technology more broadly, we've made incredible progress over the last 100 years. Think about the state of medicine, automotive, aerospace, and high-tech industries, and contrast that with work, then and now. Over the last 100 years, technology has radically transformed industries. And if you contrast that with the fact that the technology of management has simply not kept pace, in other words, business is rapidly evolving and work has not. This is what training looked like 50 years ago. And this is what training looks like today. At home, we're used to technology acting as a coach and helping us. Who hasn't used a mapping application to coach you on how to go anywhere new the first few times? We rely on health trackers to help us achieve our fitness goals. We are now seeing a whole new wave of innovative companies taking inspiration from the consumer landscape and pulling it all into the workplace collectively. What all these companies are actually doing is shifting the data lens inward to better enable and empower their own people. UPS, for example, has a program called Orion where they've collapsed 80 pages of math into a heads-up display that drivers use to pair their instincts and experience with real-world analytics. The results are that drivers are getting home earlier to see their families. Mileage is down, which is good for profit and for the environment. And at the FCO, the Foreign and Commonwealth Office, they are embarking on a really exciting digital transformation journey to look at ways modern, simple services can be delivered to British nationals across the world to not only improve access to their services, but also all the information and advice they offer on their government portal, gov.uk, to make that simpler and easier to use, as well as bringing greater efficiencies to the FCO in how they can deliver those services. So what's next? 100 years ago, Henry Ford said that if you ask people what they wanted, they would have said a faster horse. Well, email is the ultimate faster horse. Fortunately, we're seeing consumer-like applications built for the enterprise space. Companies like Asana in the collaboration space. Companies like Meeting Hero and Do.com are doing the same in the meeting space, adding structure and feedback loops. And here, Microsoft's Office 365, which incorporates a whole wealth of tools such as OneNote and Teams, which make collaborative work easier. So I hope I've piqued your curiosity, because these ideas are universal. I hope that you think more about your tools, but more importantly, think about your thinking, because Einstein said that today's problems cannot be of the same thinking that created them. Well, technology has got us this far, but it's going to require progressive and empathic thinking, combined with the right tools to help us work with greater efficiency.